Yeah, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely, lonely, lonely. Yeah. Money on my mind. Money, money, money. Don't care what they yarning about me in particular. Cool, call me out here on the road chasing my dream because I know no one can chase it for me. Yeah. Ọlọ́ládé má gbọ́mọ lọ bọ́mọ lọ bọ̀rọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ ìdí ṣọmọ lọ. Yeah. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ jẹ́ kán máa lọ. No dey find anybody na money I want it. No dey hear wetin people dey talk cause wọ́n ti gé Àṣàkẹ́ létí lọ. Yeah, yeah. Da 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 da. Woo! Yeah, I got coming again. Good day there. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fantabulous. Yes, I had to come in again from Ashake, Mr. Ololade, Mr. Money. Signed to YBNL, Olamide. Of course. Why did I have to come in from that angle again? You understand now? It's because of my podcast, it's because of the title of what I've been talking about, and he has a link. You understand now? There's an allusion to what I've been saying, I've been talking about as far as Ololade Ashake is concerned, and that's the reason why I have to come in through that. And why did I have to come in through that angle? It's because there's something significant about this young man that captivated me, and that links to what I'd actually been talking about for a while now in my series. In my series, you understand. Your pocket knife, you understand now, your intellectual weapon and all that. And of course, today I'm going to be talking about your pocket knife, your friendship, your relationship. Your pocket knife, your relationship. You know, in allusion to that young man who graduated from OAU, of course, shout out to him, shout out to you, Ashake, shout out to OAU guys. I'm also a graduate of OAU, so you understand now, of course, when we see people doing fantastically well, of course, from that great citadel, man, there's this thing that just intoxicates you. You understand? You get intoxicated, and that's fantabulous about him. And well, why did I have to come in from his song today? I had to come in because this guy got to be in limelight through a relationship. There's a relationship he held in high esteem, of course, which in the history of his life, we would be talking about that, about the fact that he did not let go of a particular pocket knife, which happened to be a relationship in his life, in the name of a skid maker, another fantastic OAU guy called Yemoli. Do you understand now? He'd been an artist, he studied dramatic art from OAU, Obama University, and of course, he'd been doing his own thing, trying as much as possible to message Olamide, and Olamide did not get his attention. Do you understand now? Not until when somebody important connected him. It was just only one word. It was just only a simple statement that was just spoken into the ear of his helper. He has actually been trying to get the attention of Olamide for a while, sending DMs, sending messages and all that. But there are sometimes your struggle will actually be reduced only because you have just one friend, just one relationship, just because there's one person, just like a fantastic producer sang, give me one hit, you understand that? One hit, and one hit gets you the answer. One relationship gets you the answer. I say one person in your life could just be like a billion, could just be like $1 billion that is just given to you, and that's exactly his Yemoli in the life of Ashake. Ashake, while writing the story of his life, would not forget that, thank God I did not let go of this pocket knife of a friend that saved my actor. I told you, I've been telling you that actor no dey die for film. In the actor, you are the actor of your movie. And in the actor of your movie, sometimes you cannot win the battle alone. It's just like people going to war. You see, the general cannot win the battle alone. The general needs some soldiers to help him. He can't fight the war. He can't win. Let him carry the whole battalion, or let him carry the whole weapon that he could have in his arsenal in his whole world. He can't win it alone. Sometimes some things that you think might not be the answer might actually be the answer. And that's Oziemoli in the life of Ashake Ololade. Look at him now. He's global, going global. fantabulous, doing fantabulously well. But he didn't let go of a pocket knife in his life. And that pocket knife had won him global recognition. That pocket knife had won him, of course, millions of dollars, had won him more relationship, and he's making the hit. So, in the same vein, who is that friend you think is not important, is not vital in your life? Perhaps you're just trying to underrate. Don't downplay, don't underrate anybody. You can never say who's going to be that important person. You can never say who is going to be the one. Of course, there are some friends that they are very good. There are some friends that they are also very bad. Of course, you have to be able to identify and know the one that you need to sieve away from your life. You understand now? There are some definitely you are not supposed to go through. You are not supposed to go with them. You understand now? Because of course, when you have somebody who is envious of the talent, who is so despicable, you understand? Who is so despicable of what you have as talent, as potential, as ability. Of course, those are not the kind of person you should work with. Them. Of course, somebody who is envious could also be a killer. That's exactly the potential that was inside Cain. He just needed a sacrifice, just one sacrifice needed to bring out his true color. And of course, the sacrifice brought out the true color of Cain, and that was it. He had to kill his own brother out of envy. Of course, those are not the kind of friends I'm talking about. There are some that God will just put into your life that definitely they are just the answer to your long-term prayer. Those are the good pocket knife that can save you from the evil day. And definitely, that was that one that actually saved Ashake, who had actually been craving for the attention of this global hit musical champion, Olamide. And one friend, Yemoli, got him that contact. In the same way, you understand, I just can remember in the holy books, Jonathan was the son of the enemy of David, quote and unquote. Jonathan was the son of the most dreaded person in the life of David. However, Jonathan did not give up that pocket knife. Why? Because he knew that no matter what, this guy, I must not let him go. Because he showed a different character to David. He didn't see any bad in David. In fact, let me say he was divinely connected to David. That if David had pushed him away, perhaps David would have met his death quicker than anybody could have thought. That's it. However, David understood the principle of trying as much as possible not to let go of that pocket knife. In fact, there's even a principle that says sometimes there are some things that you need to do to keep your enemy closer. Sometimes you might need to keep your enemy closer so that you can know the secrets, you can know the clandestine movements of your enemy, so you could be able to maneuver your enemies. There are some times like that. It's not every enemy that you should push away, because there are some times that to outmaneuver your enemy, sometimes you need to keep the enemy closer. Or somebody who is close to the enemy, you need to keep that person closer. And exactly, that was the dividend that David got for keeping Jonathan closer. That was the dividend David got. Perhaps it might not have become the king he became, but he kept Jonathan closer. He didn't let him go. He didn't look at him, like father, like son. He's possibly going to be like his father. But no, that was a divine relationship. That was a divine pocket knife kept in the closet of David. The last straw that broke the camel's back was when he wanted to kill him. And it was Jonathan that told him that just go and hide somewhere. Of course, that was the day David ran away, because he knew that the father of Jonathan did not mean good for him. It was Jonathan that gave him the secret. He said, if I do this and do that, just know that my father did not want to see you. Run, oh. You know, we used to say it. Run, oh. That was a pocket knife, a divine pocket knife that David would not give away. So there are also some divine strategic pocket knives that there are relationships, there are friendships around you. Don't give them away. Sure, they may have some lapses as human beings, some character flaw, just a little bit. But if not of envy like Cain, or if they are not evil, they are not devilish, definitely they are not worth giving away, because you may not know when they will be needed. You may not know when they may become an important vessel or an important instrument in the journey of your destiny. in the journey of your life. This is just a part of my topic that I just cannot let go. Relationship. In the series of these pocket knives and all that I've been talking about, relationship and friendship is something that you may not want to give away. Fine, it may not favor some people, it may favor some people. However, when God is ready to actually push you, when God is ready to actually lift you up, it will just bring somebody that you need. You need the vital person that you need at the most crucial time of your life. Just try to have the tactic, have that intuition to be able to recognize that person and not push them away. Don't just push them away in a hurry. Thank God. Thank God Ashake did not push Yemoli away. You understand now? They just they keep that circle of good friendship. And definitely that was it. Do you understand? All right, it's your mental energizer again. Okay, Abegunde. At least that's what I have for you again this week, this month, this year. It shall be fantabulous. This year shall be glorious. We meet at the top. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to share your comments. You understand? Now this encourages. You understand? And I will be so grateful if you do that. Cheers. It's your mental energizer. Okwe Abegunde. See you in my next video. Bye.